Number 28 tune in Tucson. Ronnie Dove, and when liking turns to loving,
you'd better hurry. That is, if you want to be KTKT's bride and groom and win valuable gifts from these Tucson merchants: Cox's Bakery, Levy's Housewares Floor, Downtown, Broadway Flowers, Gracie's Bridal, Sterling Furniture, Balco Printers, and a KTKT honeymoon in Las Vegas. May 30th is the all-important date. That's when the winning bride and groom will be chosen. You can win valuable prizes.
Oh, yeah! That's Larry Vance, ex-head waiter at the All Nations Pool Hall. KTKT official bat time is 14 till 4, and jump back, everybody. The Stones. 19th Nervous Breakdown. That's by the Rolling Stones.
Life on one hand, death on the other. And then there's the story of the magazine. This is Tom Wright in the KTKT Alert Center. I'll have the complete story for you in 11 minutes.
The foremost players with the most for you. KTKT.
Here is Patrick, got his start on Hullabaloo, finally worked his way up to my program.
Don't let this room become your world.
Don't let this room become your world. That's great, and that's by Patrick of Hullabaloo. KTKT official bat time is 8 until 4.
And what is your name, please?
Margaret Collister.
Margaret, I see that you've been drawn to the great green can of MJB. What is your particular reason for liking MJB?
That's good coffee.
When did you first notice it?
We've had it quite a while.
Do you drink a lot of coffee any time of day and night, or just in the morning, or when do you like your MJB most?
Well, mostly lunchtime, I think, and break time, and any time, I guess.
Notice how Larry's enthusiasm seemed to wane after about the first 3 seconds of the interview. She was a little disappointed, too. She'd hoped to talk to me about MJB coffee. I'd get a chance to talk on the radio about MJB with a prominent disc jockey and Lebanese socialite philanthropist. Kind of a wild affair. I want to make this one little comment about MJB coffee. Oh, boy, I love it. That's the greatest thing. MJB gives you first cup in the morning flavor all day long. It's just fantastic. When I tell you to look for MJB in the Gopher Green can, I mean it. I'm not just putting you on right now. It is the greatest thing since a 2-act children's opera, MJB. Rabbit. The McCoys. Sound 36. That's by the McCoys. It's number 36 in our survey this week. It's called Up and Down.
KTKT presents TNT. Top 9 tunes. Cast your ballot from 4 till 7 today at Main 26711. TNT exclusively on KTKT.
Fantastic. Last night, according to TNT, number 1 was Nowhere Man. KTKT official bat time is 4 minutes until you can start voting at 4 o'clock. 63 degrees, and I want to make mention of the fact that we do have a possibility of rain this afternoon. If that does occur, at about 7:30 this evening, I'll be on the east side of town dedicating the Frank Kalil Memorial Detour. That will not be televised, incidentally. It's one of the few things that won't be televised. Nowadays, you can see almost anything on television, and there's a distinct possibility, in all seriousness, I was talking to Ted Flash at Flash TV about this thing. There's a distinct possibility, what with the satellites, that televise things, that you'll be able to watch World War III live as it happens. Now, that's a fact, because of the communication satellite. Now, of course, you want to do this on a wonderful set from Flash TV. Flash, no TV. No, the thing about it is this. At Flash, you can buy a used set with a good new set guarantee for as little as $25. You can buy brand new big and beautiful color TV for as little as $339. Sooner or later, you're going to buy another TV set, or you're going to buy a color TV set, and the only thing I suggest is that you deal with the All-American brand name store, the man who's starting his 3rd decade in this business, that you deal with the place who's going to save you money and give you the extras that only he gives you. Flash TV and Appliances at 842 South 6th Avenue.
KTKT Tucson, where news comes first.
Tucson, Schaefer asked the gas chamber for...
Start walking.
That's Nancy Sinatra. Her brother did real well last night. Frank Sinatra Jr. had standing room only for all three shows. The kidnappers couldn't even get on stage. That's number 3 on the KTKT Top 40 survey, and it's music for you to grease girdles to on the Frank Kalil Show.
TNT. Top 9 tunes. Call KTKT right now at Main 26711. Cast your vote for your favorite song between now and 7 p.m. Between 8 and 9, the top 9 tunes will be compiled and played back for you as KTKT presents TNT.
It's 6 minutes after 4. The Outsiders, and time won't let me. Oh, lay the Maynard Ferguson on me there one time. That's by the Outsiders. It's called Time Won't Let Me.
I'm Carnation Tuna. I'm just
Carnation tuna, you're fresher than the rest.
And Carnation Tuna reminds you that you'll find Carnation chunk-style tuna at 4 cans per $1 at AFCO Mart, the Warehouse Plus 10% market. Here are just a few more terrific values you'll find at AFCO Mart this week. Heinz Soup, all varieties, 2 for $29. 50-pound bag of Purina Dog Chow, $4 for $49. Mile High vegetables, peas, corn, green beans, 5 for $79. So save at AFCO Mart, 3501 North Mountain. KTKT official bat time is 10 minutes after 4 at 63 degrees. This is the number 10 tune in Tucson, Herman's Hermits. Don't forget TNT at Main 26711 now. Herman's Hermits and the number 10 tune in Tucson. Listen, people.
If you need picture frames or pictures, Frame Gallery, 4805 East Speedway.
That's my buddy, my dear friend, early morning disc jockey type on KTKT, Larry Vance. He'll be appearing later this month at the annual Marlena Dietrich Festival in Mobeetie, Texas.
To a flyer, it's the taste fine tobacco.
Try the taste of Kent.
Under cloudy skies, we have 63 degrees and KTKT official bat time is 13 after 4.
From yesterday and today, KTKT remembers.
Billy Joe Royal, Down in the Boondocks. That's a KTKT classic by Billy Joe Royal called Down in the Boondocks, and KTKT official bat time is 16 minutes after 4. Time for another KTKT radar weather report brought to you by Arnold's Pickles and Olives, famous in Arizona since 1909, cloudy, windy, and maybe rainy. We had a high of 64, expect a low tonight of 38, a high tomorrow of about 60. Now 21% humidity with 63 degrees.
I like Arnold's Pickles, you'll like Arnold's too. The only thing that's better than an Arnold's Pickle is two.
Combat juvenile delinquency. Support Little League police departments.
For the largest selection, visit Essie and be dressy while in waiting at Essie's Maternity and Children's Happy, open Wednesday and Friday till 9. Have a happy day.
The number 4 song in Tucson by Simon and Garfunkel.
I'm sitting in the railway station, silently for
Homeward Bound, that's by Simon and Garfunkel, used to work on the names of Abbott and Costello many years ago. That's number 4 on our survey.
Chevron, above all, means service. Chevron Dealers, Standard Station.
63 degrees and KTKT official bat time is 21 minutes after 4. Somebody asked me the other day if it's true that Art Linkletter used to own KTKT. He used to own 25% of this radio station. Art Linkletter didn't, John Goodell. But it's kind of interesting. I met Art Linkletter one time, but the problem is he has talked to so many children, he can't speak to you unless he bends down.
Don't touch that dial.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Freddie Cannon!
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Whoa! This. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Oh, aren't you glad you didn't touch that dial? Don't you wish everybody didn't? That's by Freddie Cannon. It's called a dedication song, and KTKT official bat time is 24 after 4.
There's an old story about a wagon maker teaching his son the business, and he said, "Son, when a man asks the price..." Zimmerman Buick, 640 North Stone Avenue, or 4333 East Speedway.
In Tucson, this is number 1 on KTKT, the station that made it big.
Staff Sergeant Barry Sadler with the top tune in town.
Fighting soul.
The number one song from number one KTKT, that's the Ballad of the Green Berets by Staff Sergeant Barry Sadler. He is in town today. He'll be down at KTKT later this afternoon. I'm going to try and talk him into doing a sequel to his song, a little thing I wrote called The Ballad of the Lavender Pith Helmets. And back at you one time with Marvin Gaye at 28 minutes after 4.
This is Tucson. KTKT headlines the half hour.
Jury now deciding on first-degree murder or innocence in Charles Schmidt case. Urban renewal polls report voting light. Polls close at 7 p.m. Paul Whelan goes on trial April 19th for dual murders. Forget war, talk peace, says President to North Vietnam. New York stock market suffers worst setback in 8 months.
I am Saul Levy. I'm with the Building and Construction Trades Council. I can assure you that not one building in 50 in the urban renewal area meets the basic on March 1st.
A service to you from KTKT.
Here's the radar weather from KTKT, Channel 99.
Cloudy, windy, and showers tonight and tomorrow. Cooler on Wednesday. High today 64, low tonight 30. Tomorrow's high 60 degrees. Currently, relative humidity at 22%, 63 degrees. Tom Wright, KTKT Continuous News.
Bobby Fuller 4, and I fought the law. That's number 11 on the KTKT Top 40 Certified Sound Survey. This is Frank Kalil's radio program and music for you to grease girdles to.
The Circle K specials for today are number 1.
On your way,
Circle K food stores.
That's Tom Madison, my audience warm-up man. I heard some of the remarks, malicious statements he made about me on his program today. It's a shame that he allows himself to perjure himself in front of so many people on the radio. KTKT official bat time is 25 until 5.
Here is the KTKT Big Hit of the Week.
Leslie Gore. Young Love, the KTKT Pick Hit of the Week. That's by Leslie Gore, and KTKT official bat time is 23 until 5.
Looking for a real new car bargain? Be sure to check the low new car prices that have made...
Sound 27 on the KTKT Top 40. That's Neil Hefty with the Batman theme. And of course, it's only fitting that it be heard on my program, as I am the only disc jockey in the Western Hemisphere who knows how to hotwire past the anti-theft device on the Batmobile.
If you're still mooching around on that beat-up old last year's skateboard, unless it says Hobie Board, check them at your nearest toy or sporting goods store. Better get yours right away before Clyde picks up on the latest one. Remember the name, Hobie Board Group. It's the best thing to happen to Pete since toes.
KTKT, don't forget to vote time is 19 minutes until 5. Are you a newcomer to Tucson? If you are, don't make this costly mistake. Many newcomers get here ahead of their furniture and rent a cramped apartment. Their mistake is not moving into a home, a Beauty-Built home, right away. Beauty-Built has new 3- and 4-bedroom homes available now for immediate occupancy. Beauty-Built approves newcomers' credit within 24 hours. Come out to Birchcrest, Random Ridge today. Golf links at Cold Road. Be in a new Beauty-Built home tomorrow. Courtesy of Ruby Tom's, the KTKT album Sound of the Day. Freddie Cannon's greatest hits.
Well, way down yonder.
Way Down Yonder in Eloy by Freddie Cannon from the KTKT album Sound of the Day.
TNT. Top 9 tunes. Call KTKT right now at Maine 26711. Cast your vote for your favorite song between now and 7 p.m. Between 8 and 9, the top 9 tunes will be compiled and played back for you as KTKT presents TNT.
Terrifying, dramatic presentation that it is. 63 degrees. KTKT official bat time is 15 and a half minutes until 5 o'clock. We should have the results in just a few moments of the annual Dr. Zhivago Ben Casey Mumbledy-Peg tournament going on. It's not being telecast. If it were being telecast, you could, of course, watch it on a TV set. And if it were being telecast in color and you had a color TV set, you could watch it in color. Now you say, that's a lot of nonsense talking like that to me about color TV when I don't have anything but a $5 bill in my pocket. Well, it's kind of a nice thing that you do have a $5 bill in your pocket, friends and neighbors, because the honest engine truth is, with a $5 bill in your good credit, you will get free delivery of a color TV set from Flash TV. That's all you need. A $5 bill in your good credit will put color in your home tonight. And did you know that color TV prices start at $339 at Flash? That's a fact. $339. And I'm not even going to talk now. I just don't have time to talk about the 100% non-prorated 5-year picture tube warranty and the free parts and service and the free delivery and the installation and the antenna. And even if you live way out in the cotton country someplace, how Ted Flash will fly it to your house in his own private airplane. I don't even have time to talk about that. If you can make it in by 9 o'clock tonight, they'd love to see you at 842 South 6th Avenue. Golden Ring is sound 21 in Tucson. It's by the Fortunes, and just a couple of weeks ago I was in the supermarket talking to this guy.
What's your name, please? Bob Snyder. A moment ago we handed you a cup of MJB coffee. How do you like it, Bob? It's very good. Have you tasted it before? Yes. You've been drinking it long? Quite a while. Why do you like it? It's got a taste. It's different. That's like it. Thank you, Bob.
You know, I asked a guy who I didn't have a chance to get on the radio in one of these MJB interviews which cup of MJB was his favorite, and he said the next one. And I said, smart aleck. And it was only years later, as I was writing my memoirs, that it occurred to me, he's right. You know, that's right. Which cup of MJB coffee is your favorite? The next one, huh? Because MJB gives you first cup in the morning flavor all day long. Each one is as good as the last one and just delicious and wonderful and lovable and cuddly and everything. Look for MJB in the Swirl Green can.
From the Pima County Courthouse, Charles Schmidt was found guilty. He has been sentenced to death. Charles Schmidt was just found guilty